music, please?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Kathy.
I'm Vanessa.
And we're here with a fall preview for our Sew Original Classes. We're leading this off today. This is a sneak peek. We're not totally ready with all of our samples and things, but we're building a tremendous fall schedule. And so behind this, you will see clips from various teachers. I gotta share with you, Vanessa. Some of our teachers are camera shy. I could not get them to make a video. So I'm actually doing a few video clips for some of the teachers that I just couldn't get in front of the camera, which is so silly because they teach. So, but know that this fall preview video is nothing compared to seeing these wonderful samples and meeting the teachers in person. So we're having a Meet the Teacher event on Friday, October 6th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We'll be serving desserts so you can have inspiration and sweets. And if you sign up for classes during that event, there will be special rewards incentives that I've already worked out with Melinda, and right now they're a surprise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Even I don't know.
Even Vanessa doesn't know, at least till we end this video, and then I'll tell her. So she'll be clued in. So great classes for all different skill levels. You can see a couple of samples back here. These are actually classes that I'm going to be teaching, which there'll be a little video clip from me. But I really wanted you to tell everybody about the new thing we started, the gathering. This was Vanessa's idea, and I think it's an amazing thing.
Well, the gathering is an opportunity to get together and sew on a free like sew day. It's totally free.
Yeah.
You bring your projects to the gathering, you invite your friends. I mean, how many times have we been at our house and said, oh, I'd like to have so-and-so over, but oh, I got to clean the bathroom. No, I think I'll wait. No.
Or I have to fix food. Oh, God.
You know? So anyway, this is an opportunity to get with like-minded individuals that love doing what we like to do each and every day. And encouraging one another, having fellowship. Bring your current project that you're working on. You're going to get maybe some help along the way. We've got a good number of us that work here that can jump in and help. Of course, any of us that are coming to the gathering, you're going to get inspiration and some tips and tricks from them as well. And so it's like helping everyone and having fun at the same time.
Right, and encouragement. Because, you know, sometimes working on a project, things don't go as planned. I won't say they won't go right, but they don't go as planned. But having somebody else there who said, oh, you can do this, or why not try this, or this has worked for me in the past, can make all the difference in the world between finishing a project and stuffing it away in the closet, never to be heard from again.
Or how many times have you been in your sewing room and you've run out of stabilizer, or you've run out of 505 spray, or, you know, and guess what? We've got it here.
Yeah. So it's a benefit to us. We love to see everyone. Everyone on our staff is so willing to help people. And if they don't know the answer, they don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call somebody else. So we hope you enjoy this video. It's long because we have a lot of classes, which is a great thing. And I surely hope to see you in classes because we need to fill the seats in order to make it worthwhile for these teachers who've dedicated a lot of their own time to make these classes wonderful. So please sign up and attend our classes. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Kathy, and I am filling in for Sherry Stout. Now, Sherry is one of our newest teachers, and she is a delight, but camera shy. So I couldn't get her to film this video, but I couldn't go without talking about the classes she's got lined up for fall. First of all, unfortunately for all of us, Miss Becky is not going to be able to teach beginning quilting this fall due to some family issues. However, quite wonderfully, Miss Sherry has agreed to take over the beginning quilting class. Now, Miss Sherry teaches it a little different than Becky did, so stay tuned and we'll be explaining that in an upcoming email, or of course when you come to meet the teacher night. But also on Miss Sherry's lineup, the first one I would like to show you is So Kind of Wonderful Starry Night, which is a nativity scene and using that Wonder Curve ruler. So that is a fabulous quilt. That's actually going to start in September so that you could get your quilt done and have it up for the holidays. The next quilt I want to tell you about is the Chandelier Mini Table Runner. This will be a class that is held in November, and you learn how to put all these wonderful points together and how to do a flange binding. So this is a 2-day class that's just wonderful. Then the next class I want to tell you about is the collage class. So you can see this beautiful horse collage that Sherry did from a Laura Heine pattern. It's like, have you ever seen one of these quilts? Do you want to do one? You don't have to do this pattern. You can pick any Laura Heine pattern, either from ones we have here or ones you order directly from Laura's website or elsewhere. But we will be holding this class. It's a 2-day class, October 26th and November 9th. And then the last class that she is offering this fall season is this beautiful table topper, and it's called Rock Candy. It uses a Sidekick ruler from Jaybird Quilts. It's quite stunning. I could see this made in fall or holiday colors, but this will be a 1-day class that you could take. So I hope you will sign up for Miss Sherry's classes. Now I want to talk a little bit more, go back to Starry Nights for just a minute, because we're offering something a little different when we offer this class. And we got this idea from when Sherry did Felicity, which, by the way, if people want Felicity, tell us you're interested and we'll schedule it again. The results from Sherry's recent class were phenomenal. But the thing that we're doing differently is you could take the first day of class, learn the technique, the layout, how to piece the curves, how to use the ruler, how to cut it out, and the layout of the piece. You will actually learn all that in class 1. But we have scheduled 2 additional classes. Sometimes, based on your skill level as a quilter, you feel a little more comfortable being guided through your quilt. So we've offered these second 2 classes as an option. You don't have to sign up for all 3, and Sherry will be there to guide and encourage you through the piecing of your quilt top and pulling it all together. So it's your option. Take 1 class, take 2 classes, or take all 3. You can sign up for them independently. We're thinking that's a cool option to meet everybody's needs. Sign up for her classes. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Patty Blanton. I do some teaching here at Sew Original. I'm excited to get back to teaching. I've been out for a little bit, but I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've put on the schedule to teach for this year. And if you see if I show you things and there's still something else you want to see us teach, please contact us and let us know that you would like to have a class on that, and we'll put it on the schedule just as soon as we can. Let's just go through some of the things that I've got on the schedule. The first one is ruler work. Now, a ruler looks like, when I'm talking about a ruler, they're really calling these templates now, which is usually about a 1/4 inch piece of lucite that has a particular shape. to do ruler work, you have to have a ruler foot, which has a 1/4-inch lip on it, so that it won't slide underneath the ruler as you're working. Here's an example of some of the things that you can do with the rulers. This piece is just a sampler showing some of the different things that rulers can do. We have rulers, we have the Bernina set of rulers. We also have rulers by Amanda Murphy, and we have some rulers by Angela Walters that are here available in the shop. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, then.
When's that?
And that's in September. And then the second September class will be on rope baskets. Mountain Thread Company over in Blowing Rock does a lot of stuff with rope baskets, and they've allowed us to teach that class because we do a few things that are a little bit different. One of the things that you'll learn in this class is how to do a basic rope basket, and then I'll show you how to do embroidery using your embroidery machine if you want to. On the inside, on the bottom, on the rope basket, you'll learn how to do that. You'll also learn how to attach fabric to the bottom of the basket using a fabric circle with like a particular motif like this one bears with it. We'll also look at some different finishing techniques. What do you do at the end? Do you want a loop? Do you want a button? Or maybe you want to get fancy and do a braid. And maybe you want to learn how to do something more than a round basket. We'll be going over all those different techniques in that class. So that's another class. In October, I'll be doing accidental landscapes, where you'll be doing this is an example of a beach scene. You could do a mountain scene, whatever you want to. We'll be doing this particular class in October. It's not a very big quilt. We can finish it in a day. So just come with some ideas and we'll play with that. Something else I've been playing with, I needed some handwork while I was out for a while, and so I'm trying to teach myself how to do this Japanese style of stitching called sashiko. And so here is a book by Susan Briscoe that we have here in the shop that shows several different designs. We also have some kits that you can do. These are pre-stamped, so all you have to do is just kind of follow along. Here's a nice little table topper that shows a lot of different sashiko designs. Here's a panel that could be put on a bag, or it could be put on the back of a jacket, or it could be made into a pillow. That's a pre-stamped one. There's also some coasters, a set to where you could make these into coasters, these cute little designs in sashiko. I got crazy with it and turned it in using some blue jeans, took a couple of sashiko designs and made a little purse. And then I decided I wanted to see what it would look like on clothing. So here's a little blouse that I made, and on the back of it you can see the sashiko that I've done so far.
Wow, Patty.
I may add more to it. I just haven't yet. But anyway, I'm having fun learning some of these.
And you made the blouse too.
Yeah, made the
they
blouse
should know.
But so some different techniques. Here's some examples of some other type of sashiko stitching too. So we'll be exploring different things you can do with sashiko. As I learn, I'll try and share with you what I learn as we go along. Okay, in November we're going to do some English paper piecing. This is a great hand project if you're going to be doing some traveling during November and want to have something you could do by hand. These 4 pieces right here are examples of English paper piecing. You take a shape and you cover it with fabric, and then you can join the pieces together in a variety of different ways. So there's a table runner, a bag, another little wall hanging, and then kind of a tabletop or a placemat idea there that we'll talk about how those go together and give you some ideas on how to do English paper piecing. And then several of you have asked about some free motion classes. So we're going to start with the free motion sampler. This is where you learn all of these different designs in the class. We'll teach you how to do these during that class. You'll do little quilt sandwiches where you do the free motion on them. So we'll be learning some of these different stitches here. So that's in November. And then in December we're going to repeat the grid work class. This is an example of grid work. What I mean by grid work is that it is a kind of a more structured free motion. On the back of this you can see the grid that was used as the basis for the designs, and then we'll learn how to use the grid to do the designs for the different things there. So that's what I've got on the agenda for the rest of the year. If there's anything else you want me to try and teach, I'll be glad to do that. Just let us know.
Hi, my name's Brenda, also known as the Bag Lady, here at Sew Original. I just want to let you know that after our contest in February, we decided to start doing some more bags. So I have come up with 3 samples here. The first one we're going to feature is the zippy bag. It looks hard, but it's very easy, I promise. Don't let the zippers scare you. There are 4 of them, but it's an easy bag. We'll do this in one day, and I'll be there to hold your hand through each and every zip. The second bag I want to feature, this one is a little bit more complicated, but it's classified for advanced beginner, and this will be a 2-day class we're going to have in October. And this is from my other designer. This one was Sally Tomato. This one is from Noodlehead, and she probably has the best written patterns out there. But this is the compass pattern. Just remember, it always points north. So this one has a little bit more hardware, and I chose to use some cork, but we can use some denim or a heavier weight fabric. It's not a problem. There is a zipper. There's 2 as a matter of fact. So we'll beef up our knowledge about bag making. This one will be burnt through the bottom of the bag, so that'll be a fun technique for you guys to do. And then the last one, which I'm saving for December because this would be an awesome Christmas gift. Very simple bag, has the least amount of hardware, has 2 zippers, and we could make this in a day. So save this for your December sewing and make the gift for your mom. What's that?
The name of the bag?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the crescent bag, also from Noodlehead.
And the fabric. Tell them about
Fabric
that fabric.
is, who's this?
Ghastly.
Ghastly fabrics. And these are coordinated fabrics. We do have them in the store. And it's got cute little airplanes on there, so I chose to do the airplanes. Very simple. We're just using cotton webbing for the handle. You don't even have to make your own handle.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Hi, I am Cindy Strickland. I am from Spring Hill Barn Quilts. I'm the barn quilt painter and instructor here, and I want to invite you to our class. It is a 1.5-day class held here at the quilt shop at Sew Original. I provide all the supplies. I teach you how to design and paint your own barn quilt. You have over 40 designs. This is just 2. 40 designs to choose from, and I have almost 90 colors of paint, which is you can design to your heart's content. I've been painting barn quilts for about 8 years. I took a class up here in West Jefferson and became obsessed. I started teaching classes about maybe 4.5 years ago, and just love sharing what I know and creating an obsession of barn quilts. I wanted you to know that there's some things that I do in this class that's maybe a little different. There's several methods of painting barn quilts. The method I choose is I use this MDO board, which is a professional grade sign board. It is not plywood, it is not MDF, but it is MDO. I prefer this over aluminum composite. The paint we use is exterior paints, high quality paints. When you come to class, you're given a 2x2 board that has already been sanded and primed. I teach you to graph your design, and then we paint, we tape off, because I want nice crisp lines for your design, and we tape it off with green frog tape, and we paint 4 coats of each color. Again, I provide all the supplies. Basically the first day of class, you design your barn quilt, we graph it, we tape it off, and by lunchtime you're starting painting. Because it takes 4 coats of each color, we work on it the rest of the day. The first day is from 10 to 4. The second day we start at 10 again, and we're usually through by 2. Sometimes some people are finished earlier. But again, I have 40 patterns to choose from or more, and the paint I use is it's bare paint, it's exterior paint, and it produces a wonderful high quality barn quilt that can be hung outside as soon as you leave the classroom.
All right. Hope they bring their friends.
Yes, and we have a class in September, the middle of September. There's still a few openings. We also have a November class coming that we may just be painting Christmas barn quilts in November. And I have plenty of choices for Christmas barn quilts. Everything from Christmas trees to Christmas wreaths to, just let your imagination run.
Exciting.
It's exciting. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to sharing this obsession. And if you have any questions, please call the Quilt Shop and they will answer your questions and then refer you to me.
Greetings.
Wait, okay.
Greetings. My name's Patricia Cohn and I am at Sew Original and telling you about my 2 classes. The one is the end of September and it's the Big Stitch class. We'll be doing something like this, and you can see we use a thicker thread and the stitches are not as close together as they are when you do normal quilting. Here's another one that you can see that is my Christmas tree quilt that I decided to Big Stitch because it shows up better, the stitching. And you can use variegated threads or any kind of threads, but you'll learn all about that in the class at the end of September. And then the end of October, I'm going to be teaching a tunic class. And it is a 2-day class, and we will make a tunic out of whatever fabric you would choose. Comfortable, enjoyable to wear, and the first day is the Friday that we will make a sloper, which is a basic pattern to make sure we have the fit right. And then you'll be ready to go on Saturday to cut out and make your tunic. So sign up and look forward to seeing you there.
Hi, this is Kathy, and I wanted to share with you the things that I will be offering classes for the fall. First of all, I'm so excited. Sandy and I have been working for several days on the Buy Annie, A Place for Everything 2.0. We just finished them today. This is quite a bag. It is filled with pages that have pockets galore. There's probably, I don't know how many pockets and zipped up areas there are, but there's a ton. Just let me tell you, there's like 8 zippers in this, but it was really a fun bag to make, all except the very last binding, which on any bag is a little challenging, but we had some workarounds that really helped. I haven't put it on the schedule yet, but I will be. So that will be a fall class. Also, excuse me for reaching, when we did our bag challenge back in February, we had our #1 bag for bag challenge was the boxy tote. This is the boxy tote. Now this is by far the sturdiest bag you are ever going to find, because it is not one level of styrofoam or the foam, it is 2. So the entire inside is on the lining is foamed also. So in fact, this bag was actually designed to carry a featherweight sewing machine, but you could use it for lots and lots of things. Now, I did make this bag recently, and I made it according to the pattern directions, but if you sign up for the class, I'm going to be teaching you some variations that I think will make it a little more fun and easier to put together. So I hope that's something you will consider signing up for. Of course, I'm teaching, along with some others, our mastery classes, and I will be adding Bernina software mastery during the fall lineup. We're starting with an introductory course at the end of September, and soon I will be scheduling segments of different portions of the software. So if you've purchased that from us, the classes will be free. If you've purchased it elsewhere, you can join the class for a nominal fee. As always, I teach So Help Me on most Tuesday evenings, and I look forward to doing that. In the video on our another teacher's videos, we're going to be talking about beginning quilting, and that's going to become a daytime offer. So if you would like to follow our Learn to Quilt curriculum, I will happily take you into my Tuesday night classes, and you can learn to quilt on Tuesday nights. Because I'm here anyway teaching others, I'd love to help you learn to quilt. I don't know if you all know it, but when I first started quilting, one of the first things I learned was Judy Niemeyer paper piecing. I am truly in love with that. So I have 2 classes that I'll be offering this fall. One is these Impatience piece placemats. Can't say that too many times. I call paper piecing perfect piecing. These placemats are a beginner class, and they come out just wonderful. We've done this in Cafe, but you could do it in any of your favorite fabrics or fabric collection. It would just come out just gorgeous. This is a beginner class, so you will like that. Now, we're also offering an intermediate class in paper piecing. This is the pineapple, also from Judy Niemeyer. This features the Hoffman Groovy collection. It's really fun, but you could make this in your own fabrics. So this class will be going on the lineup. And then, and of course, I'm going to continue with Sentiments, which is a K England quilt, and I'm teaching Remember Me, which is a piecing technique quilt as well. Then one last actually set of little quilts that I'm adding are these Ryan McKenna wall hangings called Dusk to Dawn. I think that one's Dawn and that one's Dusk. This is raw edge applique. It is a lot of fun. It's a really quick project, so it's something you would really like. Now, I probably have a little more in store that I don't have samples for yet, so stay tuned, and thank you for listening.